The ocean was quiet that day. A team of scientists and explorers were diving deep near an unknown trench far from the shore. Their mission was to study the strange sounds picked up by underwater microphones. Nobody expected what they found. The small submarine moved closer to the ocean floor. The crew saw a large object half buried in the mud. It looked like a ship bit, not like any ship built by humans. Captain Jason turned the lights on the submarine to focus on the object. The surface was smooth and shiny, but covered in layers of seaweed and dirt. Its shape was strange, with sharp angles and curves that did not match any known ship or submarine. It looked like something from another world. The team quickly sent images and videos to their base. The news spread fast. Experts from around the world became curious and excited. What was this object? How old was it? Could it be a lost ship from Earth's history? Or was it something more? After days of study, the experts agreed on one thing. This was no ordinary ship. Tests showed materials unlike any metal or rock known on Earth. It was made from a strange alloy that resisted corrosion. Even after thousands of years underwater, sensors showed the ship had strange energy readings, as if something inside was still alive or powered. A special task force was created to explore the ship carefully. The submarine was sent inside a small opening that led to the ship's interior. The walls inside were smooth and glowing with soft blue light. Panels with unknown symbols covered the walls. Machines that no one could understand were everywhere. Dr. Emily, a lead scientist on the team, was amazed. She had studied alien theories before, but never believed she would see something real. "This is beyond anything we dreamed of," she said quietly. "It is proof we are not alone." As they moved deeper inside, the team found a control room with strange screens and buttons. When they touched one panel, the ship suddenly woke up. Lights flashed, and a calm voice spoke through speakers in the room. It was a strange language, but the ship quickly translated it into English. "Welcome, explorers," the voice said. "I am the guardian AI of this vessel. It has been many cycles since I was last active. You found the Ark of the Ancestors." Everyone was shocked. What did the AI mean by Ark of the Ancestors? Dr. Emily asked the AI many questions. The AI explained slowly, "This ship was sent from a distant world long ago. Your species, humans, share a connection with us. You are descendants of the explorers who came here to start new life." The scientists listened carefully as the AI told a story about a great star empire that lived millions of years ago. This empire sent many ships to different planets to spread life and knowledge. Earth was one of these planets. Humans were not alone. They were part of a larger family that spread across the galaxy. "Your ancestors left Earth long ago," the AI said. "They traveled to other stars and planted the seeds of life on many worlds. You are their children, their long-lost cousins." The news was unbelievable. Some scientists were filled with wonder and hope, while others were afraid. What did this mean for humanity? Were humans really aliens? And if so, what was their place in the universe? As the world learned about the discovery, governments started to take interest. Some wanted to keep the findings secret, fearing panic or chaos. Others saw it as a chance to unite the people of Earth and open new doors for exploration. Meanwhile, the AI and the ship continued to share knowledge with the team. It showed star maps to distant galaxies, technologies that could change human life, and secrets about the universe that no one had imagined. Scientists worked day and night trying to understand and use this information. But the biggest surprise came when the ship's signal was detected far beyond Earth. An alien race, watching from a distant system, received the signal and began moving toward Earth. These aliens believed that humans were part of their cosmic family. They called humanity their long-lost cousins and were eager to meet them. Back on Earth, people prepared for first contact. The story of the ship and the arrival of aliens changed the world. Many began to look up at the stars with new hope. The ocean's quiet discovery had opened a new chapter for all humans, a chapter that promised adventure, knowledge, and a chance to find their true place in the universe. After the ancient spaceship was found resting on the ocean floor, the world's attention was fixed on it like never before. The discovery was not just about an alien ship, but a deep mystery about humans' own past. Scientists and engineers worked around the clock inside the ship, trying to unlock its secrets. Dr. Emily and her team carefully examined the ship's systems. The AI Guardian was their guide, teaching them slowly how to use the strange technology. The AI told them that the ship was a kind of Arca vessel meant to carry knowledge, technology, and life itself across the stars. It had traveled through space for thousands of years before resting in the ocean. One of the most exciting moments came when the AI helped the scientists activate a data core. This core held star maps, records of many planets, and a history of the ancient star empire. Dr. Emily felt like she was holding a key to the universe. The maps showed the locations of many worlds that once belonged to the ancestors of humans. The AI explained that humans were not only descendants of Earth, but also distant cousins to many alien species spread across the galaxy. This cosmic family had shared knowledge and culture long ago, but over time they grew apart. Humans on Earth had forgotten their origins, living simple lives unaware of the stars above. News of the discovery spread quickly. Media outlets showed images of the ship and interviews with scientists. People around the world felt a mix of wonder, excitement, and fear. Some began to hope that this was a sign of a new beginning for humanity. Others worried about what it meant to meet alien relatives. Meanwhile, in a far-off star system, the aliens who had detected the ship's signal prepared their journey to Earth. The alien race called themselves the Orion. They were tall, with silver skin and calm blue eyes. They had advanced technology and had spent centuries searching for their lost family members. They believed humans were part of their extended family, separated by time and space. Commander Leah of the Orion fleet led the mission to Earth. She studied the humans carefully from afar and was amazed by their spirit and creativity.
Ow.
The meeting would bring peace and cooperation between their peoples. The Orion ships traveled faster than light, closing the distance to Earth in weeks. Back on Earth, governments debated how to handle the coming alien visit.
Oh.
Many wanted to keep control and prepare defenses just in case. Others pushed for open communication and friendship. Dr. Emily and her team urged leaders to welcome the Orion and learn from them. "This is our chance to know the truth about ourselves," she said. "We must not let fear close the door." When the Orion fleet finally arrived in Earth's orbit, a historic moment took place. The humans watched the shining ships appear. In the sky, unlike anything seen before, there was no fear in the Orion approach. Their ships moved gently and peacefully. Commander Leah sent a message to Earth's leaders offering friendship and shared knowledge. Earth's leaders sent diplomats and scientists to meet the Orion. The first meeting happened in a large space station built to host alien visitors. Humans and Orions stood face to face, both curious and cautious. Commander Leah spoke in perfect English, explaining the Orion belief that humans were their lost cousins from the same ancient star empire. She told stories of the past, when their ancestors traveled the stars together, sharing technology and culture. She showed holograms of their home worlds in the ancient ships, similar to the one found in the ocean. Humans saw pictures of planets with forests, oceans, and cities built in harmony with nature. Dr. Emily asked many questions, eager to learn more. The Orion shared knowledge about faster-than-light travel, medicine, and energy sources that could change life on Earth. They also spoke of the responsibility that came with such knowledge to protect life and keep peace in the galaxy. As the days passed, humans and Orion began working together on new projects. Scientists combined their skills to study the recovered ship more deeply. Engineers learned to adapt Orion technology to help with Earth's energy and environment problems. Cultural exchanges helped both sides understand each other better. Not everyone was happy. Some groups on Earth saw the Orion as a threat. They spread rumors and fear, saying humans should not trust aliens. Tensions rose in some places, but leaders worked hard to keep peace. They reminded people that this was a chance to unite and grow stronger. A surprise came when some humans started showing unusual abilities. Small things at first: better memory, faster healing, and strong intuition. The Orion explained this might be because humans shared genetic links with their ancestors from the Star Empire. The ship's data even mentioned these traits could awaken when humans accessed the ancient knowledge. This news excited many, but also caused fear and questions. What did this mean for humanity's future? Could humans become more than they ever imagined? Some people worried about losing their identity, but most felt hope for a new era. As cooperation grew, humans and Orion prepared for a joint mission. They wanted to explore the stars together and find other lost family members scattered across the galaxy. This mission would be the first step toward building a peaceful alliance that could protect, share knowledge for all. The story of the ship buried in the ocean had changed everything. What started as a simple ocean exploration became a gateway to the stars. Humans no longer felt alone in the universe. They were part of a larger family, connected by history, blood, and hope. The future was open, full of challenges and wonders. But now humanity was ready. They'd found their lost cousins and a new home among the stars. The arrival of the Orion fleet changed Earth forever. Their ships hovered above the cities, shining in the sunlight like silver stars. People looked up in wonder and curiosity. Many were excited to meet these alien cousins, while others felt unsure about what the future held. Commander Leia of the Orion was determined to build trust with humanity. She and her team worked closely with Earth's leaders, scientists, and people from all walks of life. They held meetings, shared stories, and invited humans to visit their ships. The Orion's calm nature helped ease fears and build friendships. One day, Dr. Emily received an unexpected message from the ship's AI guardian. It said it had discovered a hidden chamber deep inside the ship. This chamber contained something very important, a message from the ancient ancestors meant for their descendants. Curiosity grew quickly among the team. With great care, the scientists opened the chamber. Inside was a crystal device that glowed softly. The AI explained that the crystal held memories, knowledge, and warnings from the ancient Star Empire. Dr. Emily touched the crystal, and suddenly visions filled her mind. She saw star systems filled with life, great wars fought to protect peace, and the decision to send the Ark ship to Earth for safekeeping. The message also warned of dangers in the galaxy. Powerful forces existed that did not want peace or cooperation. These enemies had destroyed many civilizations and threatened others. The ancient ancestors had hidden the Ark on Earth, hoping future humans would awaken and protect the galaxy. Dr. Emily shared the visions with Commander Leia and Earth's leaders. The news was serious but also hopeful. It meant humans and Orion needed to prepare for more than just friendship. They had to protect themselves and the galaxy from these dangers. The Orion helped Earth prove its defenses using ancient technology from the Ark ship. New shields were built around the planet, and space fleets were prepared for defense. Humans trained alongside Orion soldiers, learning new ways to fight and protect. As preparation went on, a special group of humans began training to explore the stars. These explorers, called the Starseeds, were chosen for their courage, curiosity, and connection to the ancient knowledge. Some of them showed special abilities that the Orion believed were gifts from their shared ancestors. Among the Starseeds was a young pilot named Alex. He was skilled, brave, and had a strong sense of adventure. Alex felt proud to be part of the first human-alien mission to explore beyond the solar system. He trained hard, learning from Orion teachers and preparing for the unknown. The first mission of the Starseeds was to travel to a nearby star system that appeared on the ancient maps. This system once belonged to the Star Empire, but had lost contact many cycles ago. The goal was to find out what happened there, and if any relatives or allies remained. As Alex and his team boarded their ship, feelings of excitement and fear mixed inside them. They knew the risks, but also the chance to discover more about their origins and the galaxy. Commander Leia wished them luck and reminded them to trust each other and stay united. The journey through space was long and filled with wonder. The Starseeds saw stars up close, planets with strange colors, and cosmic storms that danced like lightning in the darkness. Alex often thought about the Earth he left behind and the family waiting for their safe return. When they reached the Star system. They found a planet covered in ruins and silence. The ancient cities lay broken, and nature had begun to reclaim the land. Sensors showed no signs of life, but strange energy readings puzzled the team. Exploring the ruins, the starseeds found records left by the ancient inhabitants. These records told of a great war with an enemy called the Void Walkers, dark creatures that destroyed worlds and fed on fear. The planet was lost to them many cycles ago, but the records showed hope, a hidden refuge where survivors escaped. Following the clues, Alex and his team discovered a hidden base beneath the planet's surface. Inside, they found a small group of survivors, humans and Orion, mixed together, living in peace. These survivors were descendants of the ancient explorers who had fled the Voidwalkers. The reunion was emotional. The starseeds shared stories and learned about the survivors' life and struggles. They promised to bring help and unite their forces. This meeting gave hope that the galaxy's lost family could come together again as they prepared to leave the planet. The starseeds faced a sudden attack. The Voidwalkers, sensing their presence, arrived with dark ships and strange weapons. A fierce battle began in space and on the planet's surface. Alex and his team fought bravely, using their new skills and ancient technology. With the help of the survivors and the Orion fleet nearby, the Voidwalkers were pushed back. The battle was won, but the danger was clear. The Voidwalkers were a real threat to all life in the galaxy, returning to Earth. The starseeds brought news of the survivors and the Voidwalkers. Humanity and the Orion understood that they had to work together, not just for friendship, but for survival. The ancient message in the Ark ship was a call to unite and protect the galaxy from darkness. Back on Earth, people were inspired by the starseeds' courage and the idea of a larger family in the stars. New alliances formed, and the human spirit grew stronger. The ocean ship that started it all was now a symbol of hope, unity, and the bright future waiting beyond the stars. After the fierce battle with the Voidwalkers, the Earth and Orion alliance understood the galaxy was more dangerous than anyone had imagined. The threat was real and growing. They needed to be stronger, smarter, and more united to face what was coming. Commander Leah and Dr. Emily worked closely with Earth's leaders to build a plan. They decided to create a new organization called the Galactic Defense Alliance. This group would bring together humans, Orion, survivors from the lost star system, and others willing to protect peace in the galaxy. The Galactic Defense Alliance was based on trust and respect. Every member had a voice, and decisions were made. Together, humans learned from Orion and the survivors about advanced technology and ancient wisdom. In return, humans shared their creativity and determination. Meanwhile, on Earth, the new technology helped improve life for everyone. Energy problems were solved using Orion power systems. Clean water was available everywhere, and medicine advanced beyond old limits. Cities became cleaner and safer. People felt hopeful for the first time in a long time, but not all was easy. Some groups on Earth and beyond did not trust the aliens or the Alliance. They saw the changes as a threat to their power and ways of life. These groups tried to spread fear and hatred. Tensions rose, and small conflicts broke out in different places. Commander Leah visited Earth many times, speaking to people, leaders, and groups to calm fears and build understanding. Her calm voice and honest words helped many see the bigger picture. She reminded them, we are stronger together. Alone we fall, united we can face the darkness. One important part of the alliance was training new defenders. Soldiers, pilots, engineers, and diplomats were taught how to work with different species and technologies. Dr. Emily helped create schools, where knowledge from the Ark ship in Orion was taught alongside human lessons. Alex, the young pilot from the Starseeds, became a leader in training. He worked with new recruits, sharing his experience and encouraging them to be brave but wise. Many young people looked up to him as a symbol of hope and courage. As the alliance grew stronger, they learned more about the Voidwalkers. These dark creatures were not just enemies, but a force that fed on fear and destruction. Their goal was to spread chaos and control all life in the galaxy. Ancient records showed that many civilizations had fallen to them. To fight such a threat, the Alliance needed new weapons and defenses. Scientists and engineers worked day and night. The Ark ship's technology inspired new designs for ships that could move faster and fight smarter. Energy shields protected entire planets, and weapons could disable enemies without killing. During this time, strange things happened to some humans. More and more people began showing signs of the ancient connection, healing faster, sensing danger, or understanding alien languages without learning. The Orion believed this was the awakening of old gifts hidden in human DNA. Dr. Emily studied these changes carefully. She believed that with training and care, humans could unlock even greater abilities. This made the Alliance stronger, but also raised questions about identity and power one day. A group of humans with these abilities came together to form a special team called the Guardians. Their mission was to protect Earth and other worlds from threats like the Voidwalkers. Alex was chosen to lead the Guardians, honored to guide those with the ancient gifts. The Guardians trained hard, learning to control their powers and work as a team. They were not just warriors, but also diplomats and protectors. Their strength was not only in power, but in their hearts and minds. As the Guardians grew stronger, a new challenge arrived. A mysterious signal was detected from the edge of known space. The signal was weak, but carried a warning. The Voidwalkers were gathering forces for a great attack. The Galactic Defense Alliance prepared for what could be the largest battle in history. Ships were built, soldiers trained, and plans made. Earth became a center of hope and determination, a symbol for all who wanted peace. Alex and the Guardians prepared for their most dangerous mission yet, to lead a team into the heart of enemy space and find a way to stop the Voidwalkers before they reach the galaxy's core. Before leaving, Alex visited Dr. Emily and Commander Leah. They gave him advice and tools to help on the mission. Remember, said Commander Leah, courage and unity will light the darkest path. The Guardian ship left Earth with hope and fear mixed in their hearts. The stars stretched before them, unknown and full of danger. But they were ready to fight not just for Earth, but for all life and the future of the galaxy. As the story of the spaceship and the ocean continued, humanity and its cousins faced their greatest challenge yet. But with trust, friendship, and the power of their shared past, they believed they could win and build a bright future among the stars. The Guardian ship moved quietly through the dark space, far from Earth and the safety of the Galactic Defense Alliance. Alex and his team knew this mission was dangerous, but they carried hope for all humanity and their alien cousins. Were the galaxy's first line of defense against the growing threat of the Void Walkers. The journey to the heart of enemy space was filled with tension and uncertainty. The Guardians trained daily, preparing for every possible challenge. Alex often thought about his home planet and the people counting on them. He felt the weight of responsibility, but also the fire of courage burning inside him. One evening, as the ship glided near a strange star system, the team received a signal. It was an old message from the Ark ship, encoded with ancient technology. The message led them to a hidden planet once used as a refuge by the ancestors. This planet was filled with powerful artifacts and knowledge, long forgotten by most landing. On the planet, the Guardians found ruins covered in strange symbols. The air was thick with energy. As they explored, they discovered a chamber glowing with soft light. Inside was a device that could amplify their ancient gifts and connect them to the cosmic family's wisdom. Alex touched the device and felt a surge of power and understanding. He saw visions of past battles, great leaders, and the star empires rise and fall. The device showed him how to unlock new strength in himself and his team. It also revealed a way to fight the Voidwalkers with more than weapons, using unity, willpower, and hope. The Guardians spent days learning from the planet's knowledge. Each member found new skills awakening inside. Some could sense danger before it happened, others healed wounds quickly, and some could communicate with Orion without words. The power of their ancestors flowed through them, but time was short. The Voidwalkers were advancing, destroying planets and spreading fear. The Guardians received news from the Galactic Defense Alliance that the enemy's fleet was near a major star system, threatening many innocent lives. With new strength and knowledge, the Guardians left the hidden planet. They moved quickly to join the battle. The Orion and allied fleets were ready, but the Voidwalkers were fierce and relentless. The battle was unlike anything anyone had seen. Alex and his team used their new abilities to protect ships, heal the injured, and guide fighters through the chaos. Their courage inspired others, and slowly the tide of battle turned. The Void Walkers were pushed back, but at a great cost. Many ships were lost, and brave lives were taken. The Alliance mourned, but they knew this was just the beginning. The Voidwalkers would return stronger, and the galaxy's future depended on the Guardians and their unity. After the battle, the Guardians returned to Earth. The people welcomed them as heroes. Alex spoke to the crowds, sharing hope and the message of the cosmic family. He said, "We are not alone. Together, we are strong. The future is ours to shape." Dr. Emily and Commander Leah worked to use the knowledge from the hidden planet to build better defenses and teach others about the ancient gifts. Schools and training centers grew, preparing new generations to protect and explore the stars. The Alliance grew stronger every day. Humans and Orion learned from each other, sharing culture, science, and dreams. New friendships formed, and old fears faded. The ocean ship that started it all was now a symbol of hope and unity for all. Yet, the Guardians knew the fight was not over. The Voidwalkers still lurked in the darkness, waiting for their chance. But with courage, knowledge, and family, humanity, and their alien cousins were ready. Alex looked up at the stars, feeling the strength of his ancestors and the hope of the future. The galaxy was vast and full of wonders, but also dangers. Together, they would face it all. The story of the spaceship in the ocean had become a legend, not just of discovery, but of unity, courage, and the power of family. The long-lost cousins had found each other in a shared destiny among the stars. The galaxy was changing. The alliance between humans, Orion, and other cosmic family members grew stronger every day. The story of the ancient ship in the ocean had turned into a new beginning for all life in the stars. Yet the threat of the Voidwalkers still loomed in the distance. Alex and the Guardians prepared for their greatest challenge. After the last battle, they learned the Voidwalkers planned a final attack on the heart of the Galactic Defense Alliance. If they succeeded, many worlds would fall, and peace would be lost forever. The Guardians, along with Orion fleets and allied ships, gathered near the center of the galaxy. The ships formed a shield, a barrier of light and hope against the coming darkness. Commander Leah led the fleet, her calm and steady voice inspiring all. Before the battle, Dr. Emily shared new knowledge from the Orc ship. She explained how the ancient ancestors used a special energy called the Light of Unity. This energy came from trust, friendship, encouraged the power to overcome fear and hate. The Guardians trained to use this energy, focusing their minds and hearts. Alex led meditation and practice sessions, teaching them to connect deeply with each other and their cosmic family. Their powers grew stronger, shining bright even in the darkest moments. The Voidwalkers came suddenly dark, ships spreading like shadows across the stars. The battle was fierce and long. Weapons clashed, and stars lit the sky with explosions. The Guardians used their ancient gifts to protect the fleet and heal the wounded. Alex felt the light of unity within him, guiding his actions. He reached out to his team, sharing strength and hope. Together, they formed a shield of energy that pushed back the Voidwalkers, weakening their dark power. Commander Leah's fleet fought bravely, attacking the enemy ships and breaking their formation. The survivors from the Lost Star System joined with their unique skills, adding strength to the Alliance. Earth's new technologies helped control the battlefield and save lives. Slowly, the tide turned. The Voidwalkers began to retreat. Their dark ships losing power. The Guardians pressed forward, shining the light of unity to cleanse the darkness. Finally, the enemy fled into the unknown. Defeated but not destroyed, the galaxy celebrated. Planets sent messages of thanks and hope. The Alliance had saved the future, but they knew the fight for peace was never truly over. The Void Walkers would return, but now the cosmic family stood ready, back on Earth. People gathered to honor the Guardians and their allies. Alex spoke to the crowd, his voice steady and full of hope. We found our family among the stars. Together, we are strong. We will protect this galaxy and build a future where all life can thrive. Dr. Emily continued her work, teaching new generations about their origins and powers. Schools taught about the Ark ship and the Great Star Empire. The story of the ocean spaceship became a symbol of courage, unity, and hope. Commander Leah prepared for the next mission to explore deeper into the galaxy and find more lost cousins. The Alliance grew, bringing together species from many worlds, united by history and a shared dream of peace. Alex looked to the stars, feeling proud and hopeful. He knew the future held challenges, but with his cosmic family by his side, anything was possible. The story of the spaceship chillin' in the ocean had changed everything. Humans were no longer alone. They were part of a great cosmic family, ready to explore, protect, and grow among the stars. And so the journey continued up. Journey of unity, discovery, and hope that would shine for all time.